That's right. It's time to get on with it. The long-awaited transformation, the plan, and the introduction of 2K. Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm going to name the new reincarnation. A moment of honor for the old gal, the 1991 XR. I first got that in about 2008 because I needed a bike with a plate. It was in pretty rough shape. It was smoking, had oil leaks. It had a broken case from throwing a chain and pitted gears, bent wheels. So I put parts on it and I put the motor in from my other bike. And I ran it in a few different configurations for a good 10 years before I finally rebuilt its motor and put it back in. And that's what I'm running now. So it's finally set up with parts and has all the junk on it I want, but I'm still not happy with the way the motor runs. So I need to switch from 91 to 2000 as a platform for my adventure machine.
Oh, you're wondering what the plan is? The plan is I'm going to quit using the 1991 Honda and I'm going to go to 2000. I have to take all the junk off of here, take all the junk off of that, put all the junk on here, and when it's all done, you won't even really be able to tell the difference. This one has a white frame, this one has a silver frame. That'll be about the only thing you'll be able to tell. But I'll be riding a 2000. Is that alright? I've been putting it off and putting it off, but now's the time to do it. I have to finish the plan. The plan has changed over time. You remember the plan, don't you? Do you remember the plan?
If you don't remember the plan, you're going to have to go back and look at some previous episodes.
The plan keeps changing. Although I think I'm settled in now what I'm going to do. More opportunities came about and
I got more bikes than when the plan was first started. And I have not begun to implement the plan yet. So this will be a good time.
So after fixing up the 91, it's really the way I want to have it. For the kind of riding it's made for, I'm happy with it. I'm just not happy with the motor yet.
So that's why I built this 2000 XR number 1 motor to put into the 91.
And the plan was I was going to put it in here. Now I hate to put it in here because I've just been rebuilding motors and switching motors and stuff too much. You remember all the things I've done to it over time, or do you have to go back and watch those videos too? When I first got the 1991, it smoked, the gears were rotten, the tires were bent. It was just plain worn out. So we've got the 1991 Honda outfitted the way I want it.
It's this 1991 XR 600R, and it's got a street legal license plate on it. I'm just not happy with the motor yet. But along came XR 2000 number 2. I have a plan for this. I have to change just about everything over. We're gonna keep the frame, but I've got to put a 200 watt stator in it. I've got to change the fork boots. I have to change all the braking system and the wheels. I'm going to end up doing some rewiring on it. A total revamp and put this back together. Now this has to be ready for next year. So that's the plan. I'm going to take the 2000 and make that my adventure bike. Put all my good stuff on here.
No matter what, I got a lot of work ahead of me. I've got a plan. But since then,
I'm going to take all the parts and accessories off of my 1991 and put them on my 2000.
I'm going to quit riding the 91. And I have to take all the parts and accessories off of the 91 and put them on the 2000 number 2. I have to change just about everything over. We're going to keep the motor. We're going to keep the frame. Everything else. Right now we're in the middle of the winter and there's no better time to get this bike ready for the summer. No better time than now. So that's the plan. I'm going to take the 2000 and make that my adventure bike. Put all my good stuff on here. So there you have it. That's the plan. I have to strip this down to just about motor and frame and put all those parts on here. Strip this down to motor and frame and build it back up. There's going to be some rewiring of the headlight stuff, the handlebar switch, changing out of a lot of parts, wheels and stuff, and so if you keep an eye out for upcoming videos, you'll get to see me transform 2K into an adventure bike that suits my needs, and we'll see how that goes. Keep your eye out for future videos. And next summer, more rides on that and other bikes. The plan? It's a plan for a transformation. In my fleet of 600s, I have to have one that's set up to be an adventure bike, one that I can take day cruises on and go 180 miles round trip. The best thing is for you to watch the upcoming videos where I do all the work, and you'll see all the idiosyncrasies I'm talking about. December 31st, 2021, it's been 30 years to the day since I went down to the Honda shop and got my first 600. It's been exactly 30 years to the day since I went down to the Honda shop and got my first XR 600R. So it's only fitting that we get started with the plan. 30 years ago I got my first XR 600R, but I decided I needed one with a plate, so I got this 91. I decided I needed one with a plate, so I got this 91 XR. The 91 with a plate is going to be decommissioned now. That's the plan. And if you keep an eye out for more videos, you'll see me eventually riding this next summer.